Well, on the DC Universe Network, the wonders never cease. We found out yesterday that they're doing a show, a streaming show, just like the Titans TV show live action, about the Doom Patrol. One of DC's super teams that, doesn't always get a lot of credit or love and respect from people, but nevertheless do have their fans and have had some very amazing stories and characters and are now getting a lease on life in live action and a chance to reach a whole new spectrum of fans they never had access to before. And, I'm pretty excited about that. It's a 13 episode order, I think just like Titans. Now, the Doom Patrol are going to debut on the Titans TV show, I think in episode 5 of that 13 episode season. Titans is supposed to be 13 episodes. Doom Patrol show up, I think, in episode 5. I don't know if they show up in any more episodes after that. But apparently after this Titans TV show, this season ends its run, the Doom Patrol story is going to continue in their own series. The characters in the series description that I read are the Chief, Niles Calder, that's his real name. He's the leader, the scientist guy in a wheelchair who creates or at least gets the Doom Patrol together. Robot Man, that's Cliff Steele. Elastigirl, Rita Farr. Negative Man, Larry Trainor. And Crazy Jane. I forget what Jane's real name is, but Crazy Jane, I've done videos on all these other members of the Doom Patrol I've mentioned just now. Crazy Jane, I haven't done one for her, so if you don't know who she is, she basically is someone who has multiple personalities, and each different personality has a different superpower. And she develops a relationship with Robot Man, Cliff Steele in the comics. And I'm pretty sure they're probably going to have them get together or start their relationship in the show to build up like dramatic romantic tension, stuff like that. And so that's going to be the opening team of the Doom Patrol. And of course, the Doom Patrol has had many other members throughout its history, so who knows who else might show up in later seasons or be introduced in this season or whatever. But for now, it's going to be these core 4 or 5 people as the beginning members. And I think that's cool. And for those of you who don't know, the Doom Patrol, they started in the 60s. I've made a video about them, but I'll just talk about them really briefly, their history. They were DC, their title was like the Doom Patrol, the world's strangest superheroes. And they had, basically because they had superpowers that made them freaks from society, difficult to live or function with abilities that would impair their bodies or the way they would look to other people, or that would mess up their careers. Their powers were a curse, and because of that, they would, they found cohesion of family, so to speak, together because they had a shared experience. And a lot of their adventures throughout all the Doom Patrol incarnations in the 60s, the 90s, and today, they explored like the weird or the surreal and disturbing part of superheroism. The X-Men were metaphors for people like who were fringes of society because of the way they, like skin color or LGBT, people who were oppressed. The Fantastic Four were a family of superheroes. The Doom Patrol is about a people who were freaks of society because of accidents or whatever that happened to them. I hope I'm articulating that well, but that's kind of the Doom Patrol's thing. What's interesting though is I'm curious what kind of show is this going to be? What tone is it going to take? Is it going to be like kind of DC's answer to Legion on FX, that show about Professor X's son who has these weird mind powers and stuff? I don't watch Legion, but I know that's the character it's based on in the comics. Like, are they going to try with Doom Patrol to be very sophisticated and serious, but also quirky and strange with this show? It's produced by Greg Berlanti, who produces Mega Producer now because he's done so many shows. So he does all the DC shows on the CW network. He's also behind Titans. And, is it going to be like that? Is it going to be like CW flavor? Or is it because, they're on DC streaming service? Are they going to try to make it, I guess, a bit more adult or serious? Especially with characters like I just said, the Doom Patrol. A lot of their stories are very serious and not exactly for kids. But there we have it. How do you feel about the Doom Patrol? Are you excited about them getting their series? And did you even know much about who the Doom Patrol were before now? Like I said, the Doom Patrol is one of the older super teams, one of the ones that didn't really become that popular. So it's a lot of people probably had never heard of them and still don't know who they are. Probably won't until they watch that show on the DC Universe Network when it comes on. But thank you for watching. If you like this video, please like it on YouTube and subscribe to the channel because I appreciate your viewership. And I will talk to you soon. Bye.